Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How was the last week? I hope all of you were doing well. I don't know where you were last week, but I want to let you know that uh, in Hanoi it was raining all day last week, so it was kind of disappointed for any one of you who visited Hanoi last week. It's difficult. It was difficult to do outdoor activity like camping or just going out for lunch with your friends. But I have a good news that according to weather forecast, the weather will be better this weekend and you can enjoy outdoor activity, leisure activity that you had to delay last week. So hopefully we can meet in person this weekend. Alright, so now back to what I did over last week since I made the last video. Uh, I want to tell you that I passed the interview for entering the university I registered. I attended the interview and I did well. And I want to send big thanks to my boyfriend who helped me to prepare the interview. He asked me the interview questions that I searched on the internet. I don't know exactly, but I just make preparation for it. And honestly, he didn't correct me anything or help me to prepare the framework of answer. But he helped me feel familiar with the atmosphere of the interview and practice English more fluently. So I did as well, and even though I made some mistake in terms of grammar and pronunciation, but it doesn't matter. I passed it. So I want to thank you. And on top of that, his advice is very useful for anyone who is preparing who is preparing the interview, trying to be natural as you are, because you know it's very tense and uncomfortable to pretend that you are the person you are not. So believe me, it will be easier for both you and the interviewer in it. So the second thing I want to let you know is I went to Hanam last Thursday after the day I finished the interview. I went to Hanam province, it's around 60 kilometers from Hanoi, to visit one of my friends. I went there with my mutual friends. We took a bus from Hanoi and we arrived there around after 1 hour. And because the house of my friend is far from main road, so I we had to grab a bike to get there. Um, and my friend, she just quit her 9 to 5 job and run her own business as a baker. He opened a bakery already, and for me it's very risky, but she did it. It's very encouraging for me. Uh, and it was the first time I went to her parents' apartment. It's a big house. You know, her family also runs their own business like a grocery. That is like a Winmark or convenience store around us. And it's her workshop. I mean, where she bake and makes bread. It's the opposite to her apartment, so it's very convenient for them to support each other. Uh, so uh, baking or making bread is a very difficult, and it requires a lot of effort and patience. As I witnessed, she fails many times to make bread, but and waste a lot of ingredients, but she tried. And yesterday uh, I was informed that she is successful in making bread. So yeah, glad. I'm so glad to hear that, to hear it. Uh, and I think I need to learn a lot of vocabulary and how to describe the method of bake, and a lot of types of bake and break and bread to introduce you, and to order it when I go to study in the UK. And the last thing I want to share with you is my plan. I want to resume my habit, reading books habit, and today I want to share with you a book that I received from my friends. Um, yes, a book. It may be difficult for you to read it, but the name of the book is Charged with Uncle Law. The first is in theology, and I may read it to you next video. So hopefully I can read it to you next week. So and now bye.